Some events are rebounding, others are pulling the plug again because of COVID-19.
WDRB's Darby Bean explains the factors behind Waterfront Wednesdays being canceled for the rest of the year. Darby?
Scott, organizers say it was a tough decision. Events outdoors are still going on like World Fest downtown, but ultimately that call was made that now just isn't the right time for Waterfront Wednesdays to bring gatherings. After the pandemic caused a complete cancellation of Waterfront Wednesdays in 2020, the shows returned this summer with food trucks, live music, and large crowds numbering in the thousands.
The first show happened. It was one of the first big shows, big public events. It was free. During that dip in cases that where we all felt like maybe we were through this thing.
But after 4 shows this season, including one that drew more than 20,000 people, organizers have now made the call to cancel the remaining 2 Waterfront Wednesday shows on the schedule because of safety concerns as COVID-19 cases rise.
It was extremely difficult. One of the hardest decisions I've had to make during the last 18 months or so because it felt so good those first 4 shows to come back together as a community.
Yummy, yummy. While the Waterfront says goodbye to its Wednesday crowds for the season, other outdoor events like this year's World Fest are drawing people downtown Labor Day weekend.
We designed this to be pandemic friendly, so we had to cut out some of the events because they group people too close together. But clearly there's been a lot of anticipation of World Fest.
Louisville Mayor Greg Fisher says it will be up to each organization, not the city, on how events are structured with precautions in place.
It's up to organizers, and you can see some big events like Louder Than Life, for instance, is requiring the attendees to have proof of vaccination or a negative test. So, it's all kind of moving as people are learning how to live with this virus.
I know everybody is struggling to make these calls right now, and there are a lot of factors involved.
Those behind Waterfront Wednesdays are hopeful a full schedule can return next year.